Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name's John.
And I'm Kim.
And we thank you for stopping by on a Thursday night.
Our weekend entertainment edition.
Where Kim gets to tell you what to do. Not that you'll listen any
more
than I do.
Because no, you don't listen, so nobody's probably going to listen, right?
What? If we tell them what to do for the weekend?
Is this shirt too wild for the news? Am I going to make the camera like go bonkers like it did last night?
That's a pretty.
You don't like this shirt. You
I like that shirt. You
wouldn't let me wear it to the Ironstone concert. You said it looked too poofy.
Can I go off camera for a sec?
What do you need to do?
I'm going to adjust our little. I'm going to make a.
Sure.
A sharpening adjustment here.
Whatever you need to do.
Now, what are you going to... we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk on, huh? You know, like all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
What?
We'd like to
See, Bob is off camera, our normal camera guy, and, you know, in normal we had it set for the focus.
Okay, why do you start doing this right at the beginning when we're going to get in trouble?
Anyway, we got a lot of good news for you. We really do.
We
It was a busy day. We went all over the place. There's all kinds of stuff.
So what are you going to go focus on? The back, or what are you trying to focus on?
Well, I got to get you in focus a little more.
Oh, okay. I don't care about that. See, I have wet hair from
And
swimming.
Bob, our camera guy,
all right.
he's off.
Go ahead.
So here we'll just... Okay.
So, we'd like to thank Next Upscale Resale. Is it Upscale?
Upscale Resale.
Upscale Resale for sponsoring tonight's news. She is a fairly new consignment store for going out and picking out the perfect knickknacks for your home. She has home decor, furniture. She has new stuff coming in every week.
She is having a sidewalk sale this weekend. There will be a large selection of furniture that she's going to be bringing in. She has a lot of kitchen items, linens, just all kinds of stuff. So we highly recommend that you visit her store. And her name is Diane Katie. She is the owner, and she is doing a wonderful job. So she is our proud sponsor for this evening's news.
For tonight's news.
Yes.
Now, hopefully we'll have you focused a little better, because it really doesn't matter if it's focused on me.
Now we have a little commercial
because
that we're going to show. Or?
You're kind of the eye candy for the news.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
in my poofy shirt. John says this shirt reminds him of the poofy shirt since it has the poofy arms.
From Seinfeld?
From Seinfeld, yes. I wanted to wear it to the Ironstone concert the other night. He said, "Can you just not?" Besides that, I'm wearing it on the news. My kids even said, "Yeah, Mom, have you lost weight? Makes that shirt makes you look skinny."
You're bringing back the poofy shirt.
Yes, I'm bringing back the poofy shirt. See, but no shoulder pads, just the poof.
Just the poofy?
Yes.
All right. So I guess our business focus of today, we're going to try to do like one of these a week.
Yes.
Focus on a new business. Focus on a business the week. And this one coincidentally happens to be new advertisers, but lots of times in these we won't always be doing that.
That's right.
And here we go. This is about a little 2-minute clip about her business, how she got it started. Now, this is kind of a neat story because she was doing real estate, but as many of you know what the real estate market is doing right now.
I think this is actually her niche. She does very well at it.
That's why the business is called Next.
Upscale Resale.
Good morning. My name is John with Pine Tree Diane, and I have the great pleasure of being here with Diane Katie in your new business Next, right?
Right.
Now, you've been open for a few months now?
6 months.
6 months?
6 months. March 1st we opened.
You know, this is a pretty cool concept. It is consignment, right? It is a consignment store.
Yes, it's a consignment store. We call it Upscale Resale because I'm real picky about what I accept from my consigners. I'm proud to say we're up to 98 consigners in less than 6 months.
Wow.
Yep, and we do work on an appointment. So I know you got goodies, and I know you want to declutter your spaces, but we do work on an appointment.
Do we need to declutter?
I know she's going to give her some stuff.
For things like estates and things like that?
Sure, sometimes people have that. I don't really go out in search of those, or I don't go and buy estates.
Right.
Although lots of comments from folks when they come in, they ask me, because I do have a wide variety of vintage and antique items.
Okay.
So they think that's where I get my things.
Now, this is your business because, I mean, everybody's talking green and recycling now. Now, this is really taking it to a very practical level.
I think so. I think it's a way for us to have vintage glasses or really expensive stemware and not pay top dollar.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what we're interested in these days, saving money, recycling.
Yeah. Now, a little bit on how the genesis of the business, how you got here. That's kind of a neat little piece.
Well, it is an interesting story, and a good friend of mine, we were having a conversation early in January when I decided to close my real estate business, and I said, I don't know what I'm going to do next. And he said, well, gee, Diane, you used to always tell me that you were going to have a store someday, and that Claire, my daughter Claire, could work at my store. And I said, my goodness, that's a great idea. And you know what? I could still do that. And so within a few days of brainstorming, we came up with this. The name was already there.
Right.
It was next for me, and it was next for my career, and it's next for all the beautiful things in the store, too.
That is true. So that way they go on to their next
That's right.
life.
Yes.
And even our stuff has a past in it.
That's right. That's right. And our motto here is, why pay the difference when you can't tell the difference?
Great. Pretty cool. No, this is neat. I mean, I know we've been watching this story the last 6 months or so, and it's been nice to see it come to fruition.
Thank you. Well, I loved this office as a real estate office, and now I doubly love it as a consignment store. So
Great.
come and see us.
Now, how do they find you?
We are at 66A Scott Street,
Okay.
located at the stop sign, the four-way stop, right next door to Alchemy. So come on in and see us.
So if they come into Murphy's, they look around, they'll find you.
You'll find me. Yep. Just ask. Words on the street.
Yeah, it is. She's become very popular,
Thank you.
and I wish her well.
Isn't that kind of a fun little story?
Yeah, it is fun to go in there because she has new things in every week. She has a lot of nice like tablecloths and linens, and like she said, the stemware and the silver and the furniture items, which I'm excited to go and see this weekend. And when we go to her sidewalk sale that she's having, she even asked if I wanted to come and help her work on Saturday, and I could earn some free stuff.
Ooh, stuff points.
Yeah, stuff. I love stuff. So she said, I'm serious. When you want to come in and help me, work on, because hopefully she'll be just slammed with business because of her advertising on thepinetree.net, right?
We'll see.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's actually had people come in and say that they saw her ad on the Pine Tree. Isn't that nice to hear?
Wow.
Yeah.
You mean there's
Yes.
people actually out there?
People actually out there looking at it.
No way.
Watching it. Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, now I'm scared.
There was a fire today over in Tuolumne County
Yes, there was.
that Hannah Aldrin worked for us today. Thank you, Hannah, for doing such a wonderful job. She's been gone for a couple weeks, taking a little bit of time off, and now she's back in action. The fire was over on Highway 49, Highway 49 at 19401 Rawhide Road. Started about 12:49 p.m. and was contained by 1:10 p.m. Got a little scary. There were some. When you hear the scanner traffic, they do sometimes say it's raw information, which does come out, which sometimes will say that there are structures threatened, and that's kind of scary when you hear that. And then we usually try to get that confirmed with CAL FIRE also, because we don't like to scare people. But I guess at one point there were structures threatened. There were no structures damaged. Thank goodness. They got it quickly contained. Ended up being a couple of acres. And actually it was two fires close together. They were at a slow rate of speed. They will be, as of 1:10, they planned on being there for a few more hours to clean up.
And we got a little note from the woman with all the knowledge,
And who was that?
Lisa Williams.
Okay.
She's got all the information.
She does.
So, and she
from
got a
CAL
little
FIRE?
Yeah, we got a little note afterwards that said that they ended up at about 2 acres.
Okay, so that's great.
So-
2 acres, not bad. What do
Yeah.
we have, 1.5?
Yeah, so it swelled not much.
It's great.
Now, also
Great news.
today at Greenhorn Creek was the third quarter Chamber of Commerce business luncheon.
Okay.
Now this was the where they had the man you may recall who was the keynote at the Chamber of Commerce Economic Development Summit earlier this summer.
Okay.
Right? Now, Tim Johnson was back, and one of the things he was following up on is basically, now that we have the Economic Development Summit, now what? And he provided a list of things. Now, should we play a little tiny bit?
She said, I was speaking with Diane Gray this evening. She said they had about 95 attendees, so that was very, very nice.
It's pretty good. Yeah, 95. I mean, it was
Did you have lunch?
I did.
Did you? Wow.
It was very good.
Very good.
This is Supervisor Chair Steve Walensky doing the introductions.
Somebody who would do us well to listen when it calls up older. I am a member of the American. I should be preparing not to introduce somebody, but wing it the politician leaving the stage.
And here he is. He was under the influence of Demerol from his back. His back was a mess.
Equally happy to be joining you today. As you get older, I am a member of the American Association of Retired People. A young member, but nonetheless a member, so don't be screwing with my Social Security. I told Diane yesterday, I said I did a really foolish thing, and I should know better than to get up on my roof and be working on it during a summer day, but I missed that bottom that step on the ladder. Just took me back the wrong way, so you'll excuse me if I grimace a couple times as we go through this. Hey, it's great to be back again. I appreciate it. I had a wonderful time visiting with all of you. I walked away with a great vision for your community. You are nothing but salt of the earth people, and your community is far, far better for you living here, so I can't applaud you enough. A lot has happened over the last month, obviously, so instead of getting right into an economic issue here,
Where you going, John?
we always seem to forget about the human
This is our weekend entertainment edition tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of stuff to talk about.
How many of you have celebrated?
We will have the full video of this up later on the pinetree.net of today's talk by Tim Johnson, which the lunch John attended this afternoon.
It is an excellent, excellent thing. Now,
Yeah.
he has helped many municipalities and counties and stuff really turn the economic situation around in the
Okay.
counties. And basically, they took some of the output from their the breakout sessions from the Economic Development Summit. And what he called is a SWOT analysis.
Okay.
SWOT, SWOT.
All right.
And it stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats.
All right.
And there is 4 or 5 pages, and we'll scan this and show it up as throw it up on the site as well, of the different things that can be done in our county. The list is some of the lists are compiled as things that they think we need to focus on, not focus on, and the chamber is taking input from a survey like this
Okay.
to see how they want to make changes and go forward.
Okay.
So, actually a pretty cool thing.
Okay.
And just a couple of these at random. Investigate ways to use the web to meet our needs. Web 2.0, RSS feeds. Ensure children's issues, social services, quality of life issues are identified and incorporated into the general plan update.
Okay.
Improve water and power capacity. Reform the regulatory environment of governmental jurisdictions as it impacts development.
Okay.
Encourage continued cooperation by local service providers with respect to the Highway 4 Corridor Wastewater Study and a Groundwater Basin Study for Western Calaveras County, including the communities of Wallace, Burson, and Valley Springs.
Okay. Okay. We also, unfortunately, we don't have time to go into that tonight because it's our weekend entertainment edition,
It is.
John. And
And that's not very
if we yap
entertaining.
too much, we don't get to tell them what's going on this weekend.
You got it, and there's a
So
lot.
We also attended, well, John did. He gets to go to all the fun stuff. I get to stay home and type all day. He went to the Dorrington Hotel.
I did.
They had the Visitors Bureau Go Calaveras Dorrington style
And we got
this
a
evening.
picture of,
Okay, John, what are you doing?
I was looking for a picture of Rebecca the Ghost.
Oh, okay. So he went to the event this evening where they actually kind of had their grand reopening of their they had their nice paint job on the outside. They
Yep,
have
hotel's all been
Carnegie
renovated.
chef,
Right.
Dan Quint, right?
Yep.
Daniel Quint.
Yep.
Yes, they have a new menu, steaks
Yes.
and chops and seafood, right? And this was also part of the Go Calaveras Visitors Bureau.
Discover Calaveras.
Discover Calaveras. Sorry about that. This is their B&B tour that they've done all summer, right?
Very cool.
They did a
And
tour of the
they're also-
hotel.
I guess I don't know how to say this other than just to say it. I was talking to Dana.
Dana Nichols?
No.
Okay.
Lamphere, the
owner.
Yes.
Okay.
And one of the things they're going to try to do is have a little bit of fun with their menu.
Okay.
Because now they're going to be seafood, chop house.
I think it's going to be
now,
great. I really
now,
do. It's such a beautiful,
where'd my
beautiful
menu go?
hotel.
Did you take my menu?
John, you have it in your email. I don't have your menu.
Oh,
I haven't even
not
talked
that
to you
menu.
since you just got back. So
Okay. Well, one of the menu items, I guess I don't know how to say this, but they're kind of have a little bit of fun with it because they're not going to have little tiny shrimp.
okay.
Or they're going to have big A shrimp.
Just big shrimp.
No, big. It says right on the menu. Not little tiny shrimp. Big A S shrimp.
Oh, nasty. Not even
Not really nasty, but
big bleep.
Big bleep shrimp.
Yes.
So they're going to have a
So
little
we
bit
can't
of
talk about that on our side because if we do, it'll say bleep, right?
It'll bleep it. But no, they are going to have not just little shrimp.
Okay.
They're going to have big A.
I'm excited to go and try it out. Is he going to give us any free food?
I don't know.
Just kidding.
We'll have to say we're doing a restaurant
Yes.
Yeah. But so they're going to have a lot of fun with it. Also, they're going to go to, on a lot of the beef, they're going to do what is a dry-aged beef.
Yes.
Irish Vineyards was there handing out,
they were?
doing wine tastings tonight.
Okay, that's nice.
And it was a very nice little crowd.
Yes. You were there for quite a while.
Rebecca the Ghost,
So it's a haunted hotel.
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, she did not make an appearance.
Did you actually take a tour of the rooms and everything?
Yeah,
I've never
very
seen
nice.
it. I've never
Very
been in.
cool.
I've never even
That
been
is
inside
a-
the Dorrington Hotel or the restaurant or anything.
That is a very, very cool building. And one of the nice things
It's
about
like my
it,
dream home to have
historic-wise,
it look
is
like that, right?
the Murphy's Hotel has survived fires, because it's primarily a stone construction. Obviously one of the oldest continuously operated hotels in California. The Dorrington Hotel was built in 1852.
Okay.
And it hasn't been operating continuously since then, but the building is just cool. We went up
The
in the
footprint
attic.
of it is just really cool.
Oh yeah, and we
Yeah.
went up in the attic. He was showing us one of the rooms they could finish off and improve up there, and it is all timber frame construction.
Oh,
So it's a
wow.
very
Gorgeous.
it's a historical monument.
How many
that
rooms do they
is,
have? Do you know, to stay in at the inn
Oh
there?
wow, they've got some. They could add some more even. They even have a cabin
They have
for
a cute
rent as
little
well.
cabin, which you'd like to live in
Um,
full time, right? Did you tell them that?
No, I didn't tell them that, but I took pictures of it.
It's a cute little cabin.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
So about with 10 rooms, you say, or less, or more
Well,
than that?
you have the cabin and the other stuff. I mean, they've got
rooms,
quite a few.
okay.
So
Okay.
basically, the reason I was hedging my bet. So if you want to stay there, just call them and they'll make space for you.
Okay. For us?
No, I mean not us.
Oh.
Just kidding.
We don't get to
All
go
right.
stay there. Now, do they offer breakfast too, or just go? They're just going to be offering dinners?
Continental breakfast is included with
Oh,
the rooms
wow. Okay, very nice. Very nice.
over at the Louvre.
I'm very excited to go over at the Louvre. The Louvre is
Louvre.
actually a fun place to go. Right next door, they actually also own the Louvre room. You
Yep.
can go there for more of a casual atmosphere, and you can sit outside and you can play horseshoes and have the best hamburger in the area. One of the best, I think so. Very good food. It's more of the casual dining experience. Correct?
Oh, very much so. And it was a lot of fun.
Yes. So that was tonight. John just got back, ran in the door from that.
And want to say thank you to the Pine Tree Peddler, Brett Lauren.
Yes.
He actually wrote a piece.
He did. We have video, and he wrote it. He's already got his pictures to us and everything. John, what's up with that?
I don't know.
You're slack. I think you must have stayed longer than he did.
I was driving.
Yes. You were
No,
driving.
actually, he was. No, he.
The Bear Valley Chamber also held their mixer this evening. Bret Hart Frosh football game. Was that tonight at 6 p.m.?
Couldn't have been.
That must be wrong. I think Adam was putting
Oh,
something
yeah.
today.
Okay. Yeah, that can't be
Unforgettable
right.
continues.
And that is a great play.
Yes.
That is really, you need to go see it. It's a very poignant, touching family play.
Let's go on to Friday.
All right,
Let me
we
see.
go. We got 10 minutes
Friday,
per calendar.
32nd Annual Bret Hart Century Club Dinner and Raffle, 6 p.m. at Utica Park, Friday evening. Grand prize is $7,500.
Wow.
Tickets are $150. Well, sorry about that.
Sorry.
This is for Bret Hart, so I'm going to talk about it. Tickets are $150 each. I didn't mean to say that. I'd already started it. So
Right.
it includes New York State dinner for two, pass for two to all home sporting events at Bret Hart High School.
Yeah.
Entry into door prize drawing and great evening in the Utica Park with friends. Actually, that's a pretty darn good deal.
Wow.
For info, contributions, or prize donations, call Rich or Roz Catchcart at 736-8313. And that's tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. I don't know if Farmers Market will be going on at the same time.
Oh.
It's at the same place. So I'm not sure about that. So I wasn't
They'll
sure.
probably, yeah.
Unforgettable continues tomorrow evening at the Black Bart, which I've heard is very good.
It's a very good play.
Yes, runs until the 24th of August, which is this weekend. And that is playing, it starts at 8 p.m., and that is at the Black Bart with our very popular Sid Marsh. The Importance of Being Earnest, Murphy's Creek Theater, plays tomorrow and Saturday night up through, it's every Friday and Saturday night up through September 6th. That's out at the beautiful Murphy's Creek Theater. That is tomorrow. And then go on to Saturday. Fireman's Fun Day. Or you can
Fireman's Fun Day. Join the firefighters from Angels Camp Fire Department for the 46th annual. So there's actually one event in the area that's older than I am.
1 year older, yes.
Fireman's Fun Day on August 23rd. Fireman's Fun Day is an annual event to benefit the Angels Camp Fire Department. In 1961, the firemen from Angels Camp Volunteer Fire Department would host a annual control burn, and then after they were all done, they would allow all the children to take a ride on the back of the fire engine.
This was just
a bunch of county youngsters.
Don't
just the history.
Yeah, that's just the history on it.
Well, there's going to be all kinds of stuff.
Fun. You can purchase your dinner tickets in advance at the Firehouse, Middleton's, and Angels Food Market. So they'll have dinner. This is going to be a wonderful event. Hannah Aldrin will be on hand taking photos of your family in the fire truck if you'd like to go for take a chance and have Hannah take your photo in the historic fire truck, right?
Yeah, the old one.
She'll be taking photos, so that's on Saturday.
So that's kind of fun.
Yes. And then we have the Arnold Rim Trail Building Day, which starts at 8 a.m.
Very nice.
Arnold, another day out on the rims. Actually starting at 8:30, finishing around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. We have the Master Gardener's Day.
Open Garden Day. Safely preserve your harvest.
Yes.
From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Demonstration gardens at 891 Mountain Ranch Road. San Andreas. Feature topic is safely preserving your harvest. At 11 a.m., the Children's Garden will team to help young gardeners with picking and eating.
The Garden's Bounty.
Yeah.
University of California produced pest control quick tips on yellow jackets. Okay.
Yeah.
Master Gardener is available to answer questions, diagnose plant problems, and give tours.
And let's see.
We have the next upscale resale, sidewalk sale.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday this weekend from 10 to 6. 10 to 6 on Saturday, 10 to 4 on Sunday.
Mountain Ranch Day in the Park, 12 to 5 p.m. Mountain Ranch Community Park, Mountain Ranch Road, Mountain Ranch. Car show, trophies awarded, music for the Delta News, craft fair, horseshoe, tug-of-war tournaments, games for children, silent auction, beef in a barrel. Wow, they're going to be busy.
At 4 p.m., there's a price for to attend that, and proceeds benefit the park. Attendance is free.
And also, Supervisor candidate, District 1 candidate Zeril McDaniel is holding a fundraiser, an auction and fundraiser for her candidacy.
Yes.
That is Saturday, August 23rd at the Met from 4 to 7 p.m., hosted by Don Cuneo. There's a spaghetti feed dinner, silent live auction, no host bar, Moon Shadows, entertainment by Moon Shadows, and for information and reservations, 754-0127.
Yes. The annual Angels Murphy's Rotary.
This is the biggie for this weekend, for this evening.
August 23rd, Saturday from 4 to 10 p.m. at Murphy's Community Park, Algiers Street in Murphy's. The Angels Murphy's Rotary Club hosts its annual shrimp feed, also featuring drawings, live music by Plan B and the Boys. Right, Bailey and the Boys. Proceeds from the event benefit the club's various community projects. Tickets are available in person at CP Financial in Avery, Calaveras Title in San Andreas,
Millier, Mercer, everywhere. State Farm, Gold Rush.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I was so excited about where those tickets were.
Live at the Lube, Music Over the Meadow at the Dorrington Hotel at 5 p.m. For the month of August, they are having 3 Live at the Lube, Music Over the Meadow shows. They are fundraisers for the American Cancer Society and Mark Twain Hospital. This Saturday night will be James Faifua and the Jukes.
They're really good.
Now, it's funny. You hear in Calaveras County, you always hear kind of the same band traveling all around Calaveras County.
Well, James Faifua and the Jukes, they're good.
Yeah, and Plan B, all these good people.
Yeah.
Good bands. Back to School Night, 1861 in Old Historic Columbia. At the Old Historic Columbia Schoolhouse. From 5:30 to 8 p.m. They will have live music, schoolyard games, and classroom sessions led by costumed interpreters inside the old brick schoolhouse. It's free.
And did we go by that last year?
I don't remember.
I think we did. We got there late,
which
is typically how we do.
What happened? This
is Cedar Center.
Yes, chains required this
chains
Saturday
required.
night.
And that is true, because if you're traveling up and down Highway 4, you should always carry chains.
Yes. This Saturday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. it's contemporary, swing, jazz, and more. Sorry about that. Unforgettable continues. The importance of being earnest continues on Saturday evening, and now we're going on to Sunday.
Unforgettable again. This is a matinee, 2 to 4.
Go ahead. An afternoon of cowboy poetry at Greenhorn Creek.
Nice.
In the Arbor. 3 to 5 p.m. The Arbor at Greenhorn Creek Resort. 711 Macaulay Ranch Road in Angels Camp.
Golf and...
Yes, and read cowboy poetry. Susan Parker recites her own cowboy poetry, and this is all benefiting the Calaveras Adult Tutoring Program. For information, call 754-6006.
Nice.
That looks like all for the weekend.
That's
I don't
it?
think I missed anything. I hope not.
Man.
That's all I have on our calendar.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Should we see what the Calaveras Visitors Bureau has?
Sure, go ahead. I don't think I missed anything, John. Oh, we had their first bird tested
should we talk
positive for West Nile virus.
Oh, yeah.
On August 20th, local public health officials were informed by the California Department of Public Health that a bird, oak titmouse, from San Andreas had tested positive for West Nile virus. This is the first indication of West Nile virus in Calaveras County 2008. There have been no reported cases of humans or horses infected with the West Nile virus in Calaveras County thus far this year, which is actually pretty darn good because don't usually hear about it a little sooner than now. Don't
Correct.
You?
I mean, we're pretty late.
We had a lot
in the
of
season.
mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this year I think we're not used to seeing all these mosquitoes.
You're not?
It's back to school for Bret Hart yesterday also. Hannah went and took some nice photos of the students back in action.
And the Trinitas Golf Club has joined the Audubon Society Cooperative Sanctuary Program. And this is a program administered by the Audubon Society. And this is where they received a certificate of environmental planning, Cooperative Sanctuary Program for golf courses, an international program administered by the Audubon International designed to help landowners preserve and enhance the environmental quality of their property. So, it tells a little bit about it, how they help manage the open space. And is anything Trinitas related, it seems controversial. There's 12 comments on that already.
Yes.
So
we have the Forest Meadows Swingin' Niners and the Women's 18-Hole Golf Club scores, which will be getting once a week from the gals. So if you're interested in that, we have those on thepinetree.net.
And also, Murphy's Hotel won approval by the Planning Commission. Still needs to go before the Board of Supervisors.
You already talked about that.
On its new sign.
I thought you did.
I did?
Yeah, I think you already talked about it, didn't you?
I didn't think so.
Oh, I thought
Well,
you did.
they got their new sign approved, so that will be adding there. And we thank you very much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.